Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Ms. Cho. I'm calling from Springdale Lights. Yesterday, you ordered 24 of our purple solar lanterns for your upcoming event. Unfortunately, our supplier won't be able to get us purple lanterns for another 3 weeks, so we only have yellow ones in stock. We would like to offer you a 10% discount on them to apologize for this. Please call us back to confirm whether you'd like the yellow solar lights, and we'll set them aside for you.
Number 71. What did the listener do yesterday? Number 72. Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following broadcast.
You're listening to radio station WKXL. Turning to local business updates, Monday marked the grand opening of Starbright Corporation's new factory. Starbright Corporation is a leading manufacturer of boots, athletic shoes, and sandals. So far, the new factory has
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following instructions.
Welcome to your first day of work at Schneider Technology. Our navigation devices enable vehicles to direct drivers to their destination by taking into consideration.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
I'd like to start the meeting with some good news. We've been awarded a contract from SkyCloud Aviation to design seats for their new aircraft. The contract calls for seats that can rotate so travelers can face one another during the flight. SkyCloud has given us a list of other specifications they'd like us to incorporate based on feedback from their customers. I'll pass around the full specifications.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
I'd like to start the meeting with some good news. We've been awarded a contract from SkyCloud Aviation to design seats for their new aircraft.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi Ryan, it's Martin Dickey from the International Business Institute. I just received a copy of the speech you plan to give for our lecture series on infrastructure investment and overseas development. Overall, I'm very pleased with it. However, I do have a recommendation. You might want to use visual materials to illustrate the data in your report. Photographs or charts, for example. One other thing, I'm wondering if you would mind presenting on June 14th instead of June 15th. Carol Wilkins was originally scheduled for the 14th.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
Marian, it's Hayley. One of my friends invited me to go to the Franklin Music Festival with him on Saturday. I said I'd go, and I'd like you to come along too. The festival is going to be held at Carlson Park from noon until 10 p.m. We plan to go at 5:30 because our favourite band takes the stage at 6:30 and
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following recorded message.
You have reached the information line for the Cranberry Apartments Management Office. On Monday, April 12th, maintenance work will begin to repave the entire parking area adjacent to our building's main entrance. All Cranberry residents should move their vehicles from their designated parking spots before 8 a.m. on Monday. Any vehicles still in its spot after 8 a.m. will be towed at the owner's expense. A map of alternate parking sites was mailed to residents last week.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following advertisement.
Attention all listeners. Palmer's Gym now has several locations in your area. We have everything you need to keep fit, including exercise classes and fitness instructors ready to help you. But that's not all. Starting in April, your membership gives you access to any of our locations across the country. So if you're traveling for business or just on vacation, you won't have to skip your workout routine. Visit our website to see a map of all the Palmer's Gym locations across the nation.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following announcement.
Good morning, everyone. We hope you've been enjoying the conference on educational technology this week. Tomorrow, in addition to our workshops and presentations, you'll have the option of leaving the convention center to go on one of the site visits we've arranged. There are two choices. You can tour either a local high school or the public.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
The next item on our agenda is the upcoming visit to our company by colleagues from our branch office in Germany. They're coming to get trained on the new software we recently purchased. They'll be participating in this training with all of our staff here. While they're here, they're also interested in touring the city. We're looking for volunteers to show them around. If you're interested in helping with this, please send me an email after today's meeting. Be sure to include your availability so that we can schedule the tours.
Number 71. Why are some
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jackson. This is Claudia Omar from Proactive Insurance, responding to the voicemail you left me yesterday. You mentioned you'd like to learn more about motorcycle insurance. Well, our most popular plan is the Platinum Protection Package, which provides you up to $250,000 in coverage, and I think it would be your best choice. The premium for the plan varies.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following talk.
As some of you already know, our firm has been asked to do a fashion show in February as part of the Rosebery Mall's winter fundraiser. 80% of the proceeds from the event will be donated to Power First, a local charity that is dedicated to working with disadvantaged youth. As it is already mid-December, we need to start making preparations for the collection that we intend to present at the show. Following this meeting, I'd like each of you to submit your 2 favorite outfits from our line that was released in
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
Cynthia, it's Haley Vincent. I know you're busy preparing for the convention in Orlando you'll be attending on behalf of our investment company, but I could really use your help. I'm presenting some information about a couple of stocks to a client on Monday. I'm a little nervous.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
The town's annual music festival is only a few months away, and our committee still has a lot of planning to do. We already have a list of performers who have agreed to appear. Fortunately, we can use the same stage and equipment we've used in the past. However, we don't have enough fencing to create a larger seating area. Aniola, since you're in charge of accounts, would you check sometime today to see whether we have money?
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Kavi. This is Anna. I just got off the phone with a candidate for the strategy director position. I'd like to bring him in for an interview, but I want to check with you about the cost. Will you approve travel expenses for him to come here? He doesn't live locally. He'd be flying in.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following advertisement.
At Volkov Tire and Auto Service, we're proud to serve the Livingstone Valley area. We offer quality automotive maintenance and repairs at affordable prices. Our mechanics are the best in the industry, and our dedication to customer service shows. Once again, readers of the Livingstone Valley Chronicle have awarded us with the title of Best in the Valley. That's 5 years in a row. And to celebrate, we're offering 10% off all oil changes in July. To get this deal, you must schedule an appointment, either by phone or online. Appointments are filling up fast.
Number 70. Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
Hello, this is Kelly from Flower Power Florist. You ordered 30 vases of zinnias for the tables at your restaurant. You mentioned they were for a special event next week at the restaurant. I'm sorry, but there's a shortage of zinnias right now. Unfortunately, the growers didn't produce enough this season. I could put together 30 vases of roses instead. Those are usually more expensive, but I can provide them to you for the same price as the zinnias. Please let me know if roses would be acceptable. I'll be at the shop until 5 o'clock today.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following advertisement.
Are you interested in learning how to start your own business? Winston Community College is the place for you. Last month, we opened a new campus in Cedarview that offers lots of business courses to equip aspiring entrepreneurs with the tools to launch a new career. We offer flexible schedules so you can take courses in the evenings or on weekends. Visit us at our new campus or online to submit your application.
Number 71. Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Welcome to the monthly company staff meeting. Before I begin my report on last month's sales figures, I want to congratulate our fantastic IT team. The sales tracking system they built allows us to easily share results with colleagues from other branches. All employees are required to attend a training session on how to use it. A registration link will be sent out this afternoon. Now, let's look at last month's figures. We need to decide if we're ready to expand into more markets.
Number 71. Who most likely is the Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following introduction.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Joshua, a volunteer guide here in beautiful Rosedale Sculpture Park. My background is in art history, so I'll do my best to answer all your questions. But first, let me give you an overview of this amazing property. It was purchased in the 19th century by a local family who had spent many years abroad. During their years overseas, they collected many statues and other types of sculptures, some ancient, some modern, which you'll see around the gardens.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
Hello, this is Max from Price Right Graphics. I'm calling to inform you that your printing order is ready for pickup. You can come to our store anytime during our regular business hours, between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. The itemized bill you requested has been sent to you by email. If you have the time, we would appreciate it if you could fill out a quick survey about our service on our website. Thanks for your business.
Number 71. Where does the speaker most Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following announcement.
Attention shoppers! Today is the first day of our spring sales event. This is being held on the first floor. All art supplies are now on sale, starting from as little as $1. We've got great deals on brushes, canvases, paint, and more. Also, from now until August 30th, we're accepting submissions for our summer art contest. This is a wonderful opportunity for aspiring artists.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following announcement.
Good morning, everyone. We hope you've been enjoying the conference on educational technology this week. Tomorrow, in addition to our workshops and presentations, you'll have the option of leaving the convention center to go on one of the site visits we've arranged. There are two choices. You can tour either a local high school or the public library's computer laboratory. These tours are free and we expect them to be very popular. We have limited seats on the buses, so please make sure to sign up early at the desk by the entrance.
Number 71. Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
I'd like to start the meeting with some good news. We've been awarded a contract from SkyCloud Aviation to design seats for their new aircraft. The contract calls for seats that can rotate, so travellers can face one another during the flight. SkyCloud has given us a list of other specifications they'd like us to incorporate.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
I'd like to start the meeting with some good news. We've been awarded a contract from SkyCloud Aviation to design seats for their new aircraft. The contract calls for seats that...
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Tony. I've just seen the latest sales reports for our bottled teas. I'm happy to see that bottled tea sales are up 15%. It appears that the summer advertising campaign was a success. You deserve some credit for that because you recommended the company that created it. I'm thinking that we should hire the same company to work on the winter campaign too. In fact, I'd like to sign a long-term contract with them.
Number 71. What type of product is the... Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following announcement.
I have some good news to announce. Next week, our company will begin offering exercise classes. There have been several research studies that have shown that exercise during the day increases employee productivity. So we'd like to organise this for our staff here on site. Brad Choi, a local fitness instructor, will lead classes 3 times a week. The program is open to all. If you're interested, complete this short registration form to give to Mr. Choi at the first class.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
The next item on our agenda is the upcoming visit to our company by colleagues from our branch office in Germany. They're coming to get trained on the new software we recently purchased. They'll be participating in this training with all of our staff here. While they're here, they're also interested in touring the city. We're looking for volunteers to show them around. If you're interested in helping with this, please send me an email after today's meeting. Be sure to include your availability so that we can schedule the tours.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following talk.
Welcome to Vandermark Farms. We're happy you can work for us this summer. Each of you will be assigned to a team responsible for different tasks on our farm. Like last summer, you may be assigned to be in the fields or to care for the animals. We do have a new task this year, a food cart. We'll need people to run it and sell our fresh products around town. Although these are seasonal positions, we always have openings for year-round work. If you're interested,
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
The next item on the agenda is an update on our advertising contracts. We were planning on starting work on the video game console advertisement, but the client called and said that the game console won't be ready in time. So it looks like we won't be able to start on the advertising campaign as originally planned. They won't be running the ads until next year. Since this will affect our schedule for the coming months, here's a revised timeline. Take a moment and check the dates for any potential conflicts with your new assignments.
Number 71. Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
Good afternoon, Mr. Rivera. I'm calling from Milford Limited. Thank you for applying for our marketing director position. We were very impressed with your resume, especially the large amount of experience speaking in public you've had at other marketing firms. Public speaking is definitely a requirement for our position. We'd like to invite you to interview with us next week. Can you please let me know when you'd be available to come to our office? Thanks.
Number 71. What field does the listener most...
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jackson. This is Claudia Omar from Proactive Insurance, responding to the voicemail you left me yesterday. You mentioned you'd like to learn more about motorcycle insurance. Well, our most popular plan is the Platinum Protection Package, which provides you up to $250,000 in coverage, and I think it would be your best choice. The premium for the plan varies considerably depending on the motorbike you have, so I'll need to know the brand and model of your bike before I can give you an accurate quote. Please call me back today with those details if you can. Thanks.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following talk.
As some of you already know, our firm has been asked to do a fashion show in February as part of the Rosebery Mall's.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following announcement.
Attention all Quickstone Corporation employees. Next week, from June 9th to 13th, all staff members are encouraged to make.
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
Good morning, Miss Chansey. I work at Source Incorporated, and I'm calling to inform you about a credit card that our company just released called the Gold Rewards Card. It offers a unique benefit.
Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following talk.
Good job at all the rehearsals this week as we prepare for our upcoming performance, dancers. You did great at quickly learning the newly choreographed step.
Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following recorded message.
Hello, you've reached the communications team of Business as Usual, the talk show about starting a new business. If you are calling because you'd like to...
Questions 74 through 76.
Hi, Katrina. It's Stephen, the coach of the Greentown Lions basketball team. Listen, I just took a look at the schedule for basketball court reservations for next month. We're scheduled to use the courts from 4 to 5 p.m. The thing is, many of my players work in the afternoon, so they can't get to the courts until 4:45. You've got the courts reserved from 5 to 6. Could you call me back when you have the chance? Thanks.
Question 70.
Calling from the Everett Inn in response to your inquiry about hotel reservations. We appreciate your interest in staying here during your vacation next month, but a film festival is taking place here that week. We do have another location on Pollard Avenue, though. It's further away from some of the main tourist sites, but close to public transportation. I spoke with the manager there, and she confirmed that they can accommodate you. But I suggest you make reservations soon, since there are only a few rooms left.
Questions 74 through 76.
Anna Larson, and I'm calling from Peak Bank. As you requested, another credit card has been sent to your house to replace the one you lost last week.
Voicemail about wanting to frame a wedding picture. There is no need to print the photo yourself. We prefer that you email us a digital copy. So, to answer your question, you can complete the whole order online. Just visit our website, where you'll fill in your choices for photo size and the frame, and upload your photo. And for a small extra cost, we'll guarantee to replace your frame in case of damage. Please be sure to check that box when you order.
Number 74. What does the Question 74 through...
The conductor will soon make his way through the train to check tickets. Please have them ready. If you have an e-ticket on your smartphone, please make sure you set your screen brightness to high. The conductor will be using an electronic scanner to read the tickets, and the scanner won't be able to read your ticket code if the light on your phone's screen is too low. Also, this is a fully booked train, so you shouldn't leave...
Question 74 through...
Perspective. Do you have trouble finding the perfect job candidate for your business? Let Perspective handle it. We'll check their qualifications, request references, and run background checks so you don't have to. And beginning this year, Perspective now offers daily updates on each job listing you post.
Question.
This weekend, we'll be installing new security software on our internal servers. This is a little more involved than the routine update. We need to have an extra layer of protection on our customers' personal data. So we're all being asked to help prepare for this event. Before we leave the office on Friday, we'll need to shut down our computers to enable the patch. Marta Fuentes is here to explain.
Question.
Please be sure to mark your calendars for a get-together on April 16th. We all work on different biochemistry research projects, and it's nice to share and celebrate our progress. Sung Hee has reserved us rooms at a conference center off-site where we'll be able to relax outdoors after our sessions. Thanks for taking care of that, Sung Hee. A few of you have asked whether we can hold other social events throughout the year. We don't have the budget to do anything big, but I'd like to hear your ideas.
Advertise.
Have a great time. We offer guided tours every Saturday and Sunday at our factory, located directly across from Appleton Shopping Centre. During your 2-hour visit, you'll observe the creation and packaging of Bowden's products, and each visitor will get their picture taken with Cheery, our adorable chocolate mascot, to take home as a souvenir. Right now, with the coupon available on our website, you can bring in a group of 12 or more people for half the price. Night after night, try Fern Hollow Restaurant for a change. Fern Hollow is the only restaurant in the area that has live music performed by different musical groups every single night. And if you love our food but can't make it into the restaurant, don't worry. You can still enjoy our delicious dishes at your next office function. Just visit our website to book a catering service. And for our regular customers, starting next month, make sure you join our brand new loyalty program.
Number 74. Question announcement.
Attention passengers flying to Dublin. Since this flight is fully booked and luggage space will be limited, you may check extra bags for free. If you'd like to check your luggage to your final destination at no extra charge, you could.
Question 74.
Before we get started, you'll need your library card to log on to our network. Now, on the computer.
Good morning and welcome to this seminar on European clothing trends. I will be your lecturer today. My name is Caroline Legrand and I head the design department at Tyler Sharp Apparel. I'm delighted to see such a large turnout here today, as I will be discussing a very interesting topic that affects everyone within the fashion industry. All of you were handed a copy of today's programme, which outlines everything that will take place. The lecture should
finish giving the presentation to our client in Philadelphia. It went well, but there's a massive snowstorm.
The museum's collection of abstract paintings, I'd like you to come out into the garden with me, where our collection of 18th century sculptures is on display. This collection was generously donated to us by art collector Emily Wellman 2 months ago. I'll tell you about 2 sculptures in particular. Also, if you're interested in the collection more generally, I would highly recommend the short documentary about the collection which is showing in the theatre near the exit on the other side of the garden.
Number 74. Where is the talk? Question 7.
Attention travellers. The 3 p.m. Bliss Airlines flight to Madrid has been cancelled. We regret the inconvenience this may cause you and ask that you please proceed to the information desk in front of Gate 3 to speak to an airline representative. Bliss Airlines will make every effort to book you on a different flight and get you on your way to your final destination. While you're waiting, a representative will come around and provide you with complimentary snacks and drinks. Again, we apologise for the cancellation and thank you for flying with Bliss Airlines.
Number. Quick.
Thanks for stopping by our booth to learn more about career opportunities at Moscone Accounting. We've been in business for over 3 decades. One of the things I most appreciate about working for this company is that employees are allowed to make their own work schedules. We're looking for job candidates with 5 or more years of experience. If you think you're a strong candidate, please sign up for an interview on one of the tablets on the table.
Next month, we're going to stop handing out printed menus to customers. Instead, we will place a sign with a QR code on each table. Customers can scan the code with their smartphones to open a digital menu. The owners feel that scanned
Before we wrap up this meeting, I wanted to discuss the picnic our department has been planning for next Saturday. I've already purchased most of the decorations, and Lorenzo has volunteered to bring a cake. Actually, Lorenzo, there's a great bakery not far from the park that you could order from. It's cash only, but there's a bank across the street. We still need other food and supplies, though. I've posted a list of what.
Question 74.
National Park. I'm Marisol, and I'll be training you in your new role as park rangers. Each of you will be assigned one area of the park. Your duties will vary, but one task you need to complete every day is to check your assigned area for hazardous conditions. For example, if you come across any fallen branches blocking the trails or roadways, you need to report them right away. Now, before I show you the grounds, let me give you your uniforms. Please make sure that you
Managers meeting here at South Truck Deliveries. As you know, we've always written performance evaluations for our drivers and other employees on paper. I am pleased to announce some important changes. Beginning this year, we will use a software application called Personnel Profile to enter performance appraisals. Let me introduce Ms. Hua Young Lee, the head of our IT department.
Question.
Before we begin tonight's dinner shift, I have some announcements. Our grilled tuna dish was so popular last night that we actually sold out of it for the rest of the weekend. Please let diners know that it's not available. Also, we'll be dividing up the servers this evening. Half of you will be working in the main dining room, and the rest of you will be in the special events room for a private party. It's going to be a busy evening, so I encourage you to help each other provide great service for our customers.
Number 74. Refer talk.
Welcome to Osterwind Estate. The former owner, Ms. Yuping Wei, was a famous painter. What's special about this estate is that Ms. Wei designed it herself, including the landscaping. We're asking volunteers to clear debris from the walkways around the gardens in preparation for the estate's first season as a public park. You can pick up a bag and gloves from the patio area. And remember, be sure to see me as you check out before you leave. All volunteers are eligible for a complimentary visitor pass that you can use to access the estate and attend any events held here all summer long.
Number 74. Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following talk.
Good morning, new Catrons fitness staff. Having you working on a rotating basis at the front desk in the mornings will be really helpful. Plan to arrive at 5 a.m. to turn on the lights and the exercise machines. Oh, be sure to turn on the steam rooms in the men's and women's locker rooms. The steam rooms can malfunction as they warm up, and members have been complaining. So I always double-check that the steam is working okay just before.
Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following advertisement.
Curious about
Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following announcement. Questions 74 through 76.
Castillo, a clothing brand we will start selling in our stores next month. As you know, our stores attract mainly younger shoppers. In thinking about fashion trends we want to feature, the marketing department has found that customers aged 12 to 18 prefer styles that come in a lot of different colours. We chose Castillo as a new vendor for this very reason. Just look at the colour selection in these samples. Now, the finances of carrying Castillo's line. Hayden will go over the anticipated costs and profit estimates.
Number 74.
To give you some information about the staffing transition plan, since today is Angelo's last day in the office. As you suggested, Mariko will be taking over his job responsibilities. I had asked Angelo to train her to create invoices, but there's a team meeting this afternoon. So I decided to meet with her tomorrow and review the invoice process with her myself. Let me know if you or the other department managers have any questions. Bye. To give you some information about the staffing transition plan, since
Questions 74 through 7.
Since this flight is fully booked and luggage space will be limited, you may check.
Farsad, I'm calling from the Everett Inn in response to your inquiry about hotel reservations. We appreciate your interest in staying here during your vacation next month, but a film festival is taking place here that week. We do have another location on Pollard Avenue, though. It's further away from some of the main tourist sites, but close to public transportation. I spoke with the manager there, and she confirmed that they can accommodate you. but I suggest you make
Meeting.
Hi everyone. This meeting shouldn't last too long. I just want to go over our company's plans for the Redgrove Marathon that's happening next month. So we'll be sponsoring a food station for the runners and their families. It's going to be a long race, so let's use this opportunity to promote some of our newest protein bar flavours. The mint chocolate and berry blast, for example. Leanna, why don't you oversee the selection of the protein bars for the run?
As you requested, another credit card has been sent to your house to replace the one you lost last week. An envelope containing your card has been mailed via Trust Postal, which you should receive no later than next Tuesday. Once you get the card, you will have to activate it by calling our regional branch at 555-1230 and talking to a customer service representative.
My name is Caroline Legrand and I head the design department at Tyler Sharp Apparel. I'm delighted to see such a large turnout here today, as I will be discussing a very interesting topic that affects everyone within the fashion industry. All of you were handed a copy of today's program, which outlines everything that will take place.
6.
We believe that cleaning supplies should not include harmful chemicals. That's why we created the Le Mans line of environmentally friendly household cleaners. Made from all natural ingredients, these products will never damage countertops, stoves, or any other surfaces. Starting this March, Le Mans brand items will be even easier to find, as they will be available in all Davis Market stores across the United States. In the meantime, you can order any of our products at www.durandandcorp.com, where all of our goods are currently 5% off.
Excerpt from a meeting.
Okay everyone, that was a productive staff meeting. Thanks for all of your suggestions for a team building event. I'm glad we all decided to organise an office soccer game next. Productive staff meeting. Thanks for all of your suggestions for a team building event. I'm glad we all decided to organise an office soccer game next month. I'm really looking forward to it. Oh, I just remembered one more thing.
Ulster, this is Julie Thompson from Beaumont Industries. You did very well during the interview on Thursday. Our CEO was impressed.
Telephone message.
Hi, Mailing. This is Lee Sanders calling from Rose Avenue Properties. It was great meeting you on Monday, and I hope you're still considering renting the 2-bedroom apartment I showed you. You also asked about parking in the garage next door, and I wanted to get back to you to let you know that there are a few spaces available. Anyway, this is a very popular building, so let me know what you want to do. That way I can prepare all the necessary paperwork for the lease.
Number 77.
Radio's weekly small business report. Our first story is about recent developments in Ryder Industries, the country's leading manufacturer of cleaning supplies. Last year, Ryder's market research team
help us maintain the natural habitat here at the Blue Mountain Forest Preserve. Forest conservation is so important. Since this is your first day, I'll cover some of the basics. I advise you to.
You're looking for a unique experience for the whole family. Why not try a tour of Baxter's Snack Food Factory? Each tour begins with a video about the history of Baxter's. Then, unlike most factory tours, we actually take you out on the factory floor. At the end of the tour, everyone receives a free bag of our delicious snacks. Tours are available every weekday, but if
To today's session on cold calling, a sales technique where we call potential clients who haven't heard of us yet. Toward the end of the session, you'll each be given a list of prospective parties to call. Now, the people you're contacting are busy and may not be receptive. Your job's to
Guess from the number of customers we get, Big Box Supermarket performed well this past year. To show us their appreciation for our hard work, the owners are inviting us to dinner at Wharton Restaurant. Congratulations, everyone. Now, let's get back to business. We are increasing the amount of fruits and vegetables we receive. As a result, I need 2 employees to arrive 1 hour early on Saturdays and Sundays
meeting.
Now, let's move on to another important topic. I know it's too cold in your offices right now to work comfortably. Even though we like to keep the conference room open for client meetings, you can work there until Marion adjusts the temperature. I've emailed her twice, but she hasn't responded yet. I'm Hongwei Shen, back with you live for today's airing of Science Today. From biology to physics, Science Today is your source of accurate science news. We've been talking about the meteor shower that will be visible in the night sky on Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be a big event, and I hope you have the chance to see it. I'm going to open the line to callers now. If you have a question about astronomy and this weekend's event, and I'm going to restrict questions to those.
All right, everyone. That concludes our group training on interviewing strategies from us here at Danley Career Coaching. I heard some very good responses from many of you during our interview roleplay. And remember, you can access the video recording of your practice interview online. It's complimentary from our company. Please watch it when you get home.
Questions.
Head out to the factory floor this morning to start your shifts.
Reach Cedar Kitchen, Houston's #1 spot for contemporary dining. As our staff is participating in the Southwestern Food Festival June 8th and June 9th, we will be closing at 1 p.m. each day. Our normal hours of operation of 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. will resume on Wednesday, June 10th. We greatly appreciate your patience.
Question and Howard. As you already know, we are supposed to meet at your office this afternoon to review design plans that my firm created for your new home. However, an emergency meeting has come up.
I'd like to begin by introducing myself. My name is Catherine Coulson, and I'm the consultant who has been hired to advise your team on marketing techniques. As far as my credentials go, I worked in the field of market research for 2 decades before branching out on my own to found Prime Advertising Services 5 years ago. Throughout my career, I've consulted for dozens of the country's largest companies with much success. Over the next 2 weeks, I'm going to collaborate with you all to create a series of online advertisements to ensure your firm's brand recognition.
Intelligence technologies. Though I know everyone's been enjoying the coffee and conversation, we have a lot of speakers on the schedule. To start things off, we're delighted to invite Dr. Haruka Adai.
Question 70.
Advertisement about your bicycle shop. It said that you offer bicycle repair demonstrations. Would you consider doing that at a corporate health fair? My company recently launched
promotional campaign we ran last quarter for our new line of bottled juices and teas. As you know, Claudia was the one who suggested advertising our products on popular social media channels. And you all put that plan into action. As a result of this campaign, awareness of our brand among younger consumers is up by 30%. Because of this success, we're going to be able to reward each of you with a bonus that's a percentage of your base salary.
Hi everyone. I'm excited to announce that we're going to try out a change to our work arrangements. Staff will be able to work from home 1 day a week. Whenever you do work from home, you must be reachable by phone and email during our business hours. Now, I know many of you have asked for this change for a long time. You should know that human resources will be monitoring productivity to determine whether these new work arrangements are a good idea.
Question.
About a month ago, I ordered one of your new video game machines, Space Defenders. I'm really happy with my purchase, since the game has been incredibly popular with our park guests. I'm considering buying some additional machines in the near future. I heard you may be releasing a new game soon. Could you call me back and let me know if that's true? Thanks.
Question.
Today, you'll taste a variety of local foods. Normally, I'd start by taking you inside Zelda's bakery to try one of their famous corn muffins, but we have such a large group today. Instead, we're going to head directly to the open-air market. There you'll find a wide selection of the homemade breads, jams, and pastries that we're noted for. After that, we'll head to the original Springfield corn mill, which is still in use today. And remember to keep your tour ticket. It's good for...
Good morning, and thanks for tuning in to News at 4. We've just learned that the Natural Zoological Museum, one of Springfield's most popular museums, will soon close for a renovation project. To those who are planning to visit the exhibits in person, be aware that the workers arrive in 6 weeks. But if you miss that window, don't worry. You can still visit the museum virtually during the renovation period.
Set up 2 tables in the lobby with conference materials, and you'll be handing out registration packets. Each packet contains a schedule, a map of the building, and a name tag. Remember to ask for photo identification, like a passport or a driver's license, before you give these out. Attendees have until noon to check in, and then in the afternoon...
When you can do it yourself. With Zonhop's website builder, you'll be surprised at how simple it is to build and manage your own website. We have hundreds of templates to choose from that have all been designed with first-time users in mind. Our templates include easy-to-follow instructions, so you can create exactly what you want with just a few simple clicks. Still unsure? Sign up for a free 2-month trial at www.
As always, there are a lot of shipments to pack up and send out today, so I'll try not to take up too much of your time. Before you head out onto the warehouse floor, I'd like to introduce you to our new system for addressing employee complaints and suggestions. We really value feedback from our employees, but we've had some trouble collecting it. We know in the past, not everyone felt comfortable identifying themselves by speaking directly to management. Now, there's a box in the staff room, and every Friday afternoon, I'll write up a summary of the comments left in that box for the management team to review.
Number 7.
Business in our store has been great. We've been selling a lot of shoes. So I want to remind everyone to keep the boxes in the storage room organized. Be sure to put them back onto the right shelves. Now, I've also got some exciting news to report. For our upcoming sale, the regional manager will be offering bonuses for the top-selling store. If our shoe sales are higher than other store branches, we'll all...
Following instructions and information. First, food is not permitted inside the park. Second, photographs are allowed, but please do not use a flash because the light scares the animals. Third, do not exit the shuttle at any time during the tour. As a reminder, there will be an hour lunch break at the Jungle Cafe after we're done touring the African Wildlife Compound. Once everyone has finished eating, we will resume the tour.
Hello, Miss Hollandale. This is Sean Reardon, your tax advisor, calling about your annual tax return. I was just going through the documents you provided, and I realized that some figures are missing. Specifically, I don't have any information about the income you earned as a freelance photographer. These earnings obviously have to be included in your tax return. Could you please email me
Calling for Paul Carranza. We've come up with several proposals for the design of your building's courtyard. I would like to install a decorative fountain in the middle of the space. I also suggest planting a variety of flowers along the courtyard's main path. That will make this...
Final stop, Patterson Beach. This is where the famous scene from the movie Paradise was shot. If you look to your left, you'll see the dock where Mark Campbell and Alyssa Perth perform their wedding scene. We'll spend about an hour.
Our office. This work will take place on the 3rd floor, and it may be a bit noisy. That's why personnel from our division are going to use temporary workstations on the 4th floor. Since the construction
from Harford Legal Services, it's regarding the retirement party.
Waiting to talk to a ticket agent. I'm so tired of travelling, but it looks like I won't make it home this evening. I think the next flight's in the morning. Can you believe it? Anyway, I have a favour to ask. Could you go?
Our customers have been asking for your brand for several months now. I'll be emailing you a contract later today. You can sign it and send it back to me at your convenience. It states that we'll be displaying your cereals at the end of an aisle on the end cap as you requested. You'll want to make sure we have enough boxes.
I just set out the blueberries and strawberries that I'll be selling this morning. Everything's ready to go, though I did
be talking about a new initiative by GS Incorporated, a leading manufacturer of mobile phones and electronic accessories. As part of its commitment to sustainability, GS Incorporated announced today that it has started to package its products in a more environmentally friendly way. Now they come in boxes made entirely of recycled materials. After a short commercial break, I'll be interviewing a representative from GS Incorporated about what inspired these changes.
Number
it this morning, and it appears that there is a serious problem with the blades that cut the paper. Plus, it's old and out of date.
Calling from the Blue House restaurant. Yesterday, we received a shipment for an order I recently made for our restaurant's glassware. However, many of the items, like the crystal wine glasses, are in poor shape. Several of them have scratches and stains, but other items are worse. All of the large blue pitchers are
Hour in Hall D. The showcase will feature the latest designs for showers and bathtubs, as well as a variety of materials for home customization. Exhibitors, please be at your designated booth at least 30 minutes before the showcase opens to the public. If you need assistance, any staff member can direct you to your booth.
And a warm welcome to everyone here. I'm excited that you'll all be joining the customer service department. I hope that the onboarding process has been going well so far. After lunch, I'll share a video about our company's history from its founding in 1971 to
We started gathering near the Millvale Stadium for this evening's championship soccer match. Sports fans are very excited about this match because it's the first time in 10 years that the Millvale team has made it to the championship. If you're going to the game, you can expect a lot of traffic on roads around the stadium, so you should consider taking public transportation. Transit Authority is running extra buses all evening.
Manufacturer of mobile phones and electronic accessories. As part of its
comes amid criticism from a group of local citizens. Residents from the Kingfield neighborhood are
results from their analysis to market analysis on behalf of our company. Well, the results from their analysis have come back, and they are less promising than we were expecting. As it turns out, our newest board game, Tagline, did not test well with its target consumer group. Most users thought the instructions were too complicated. Moreover, many people found Tagline to be too
that we're holding a package for you. One of our employees tried to deliver the item to your house 3 times, but you were not home on any of those occasions. Because the parcel needs to be signed for, you'll have to pick it up at our
you to know that you are essential to the firm's success. Now, in addition to relaxing and enjoying this beautiful resort, we're going to carry out a few team-building exercises together over the next few days. While the exercises are designed to be light-hearted and fun, they will also give you a chance to enhance your communication abilities. One more thing. The CEO would like a picture of everyone together, so please meet in the resort's main event room at 4 p.m.
Experience a severe heat wave on August 6th and 7th. Daytime temperatures during this period are expected to exceed 36 degrees Celsius. Residents should avoid physically demanding activities such as jogging or playing sports. In addition, pets and
question of work. I hope you're you so far. Today, I want you to help us publicize the upcoming photography exhibition. It's the latest collection of works by the artist Jetrin Sukta. So I'd like each of you to take 200 flyers with you to.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following advertisement.
Are you a certified commercial truck driver? Hoffman Oversized Haulers is currently looking for experienced truck drivers to join our team. As our name suggests, we train
calling about the financial management workshop that your company is hosting later this week. I'm with the Archtron Group. We registered for the workshop over a month ago. I realized that we never received the meal vouchers that are supposed to be part of the workshop package. We need these because we have 10 people attending and we are traveling long distance to attend the conference. Would you please send me an complex? Our power provider, Crudson Energy Company, will be updating the electrical equipment in all units starting next week. This update is to improve the energy efficiency in our buildings. Please be warned that there will be intermittent power failures while work is being done. If you work from home,
common objects so that they don't end up in landfills. In this video, you'll learn how to make candles from old and leftover crayons. Your first
Question.
Company that has made outstanding contributions to the aviation industry. The company chosen for the award this year was frustrated by the lack of qualified job applicants and decided to do something about it. Zenith Aviation's apprenticeship program has trained hundreds of workers for careers in aircraft maintenance and repair. Dozens of firms nationwide have copied the program.
Question.
I want to thank all of you for supporting the Hillcaster Community Centre. As you know, our facilities have been in need of some repairs for quite a while. So far, we've raised $5,000 in ticket sales, but we haven't quite reached our goal yet. So during the concert, I want to encourage you to buy food and drinks from the concession stand.
Questions 80.
Computer security. We decided to try something different to publicize the event this year. We advertised primarily through social media rather than by email newsletters or on company websites, and over 300 people are here. The first presentations will begin in 15 minutes. The talks will take place in different rooms.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
Hi everyone, thanks for coming to this last-minute meeting. Remember the large order of glassware we shipped to the client in California? It's been a week, so I called the shipping company this morning and apparently we put the wrong address on the labels. They've located.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Roberto. It's Amanda. The company president wants J1 Electronics to have a booth at the trade fair in New York in June, and he wants us to make the arrangements and come up with a display. I know I said we really need to focus on updating the client database this week, but this trip just came up. It wasn't my idea. Anyway, I'll get the rest of the sales team together today so we can brainstorm some ideas for the display.
Question to the following telephone message.
Hi, Pedro. This is Margaret. Thanks again for helping me plan the reception to.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following telephone message.
Hello, Guangho. Listen.
Our office is currently closed. We are undergoing renovations from June 12th to June 19th. We apologize for any possible inconvenience.
We've been commissioned to produce the company's newest line of high-end watches. Elevated Time sells its watches in over 50 countries, so this will be our most profitable contract yet.
Found our tire manufacturing facility today. As new employees, it's important that you be familiar with the various sections. Now, we usually visit the tire testing laboratory first during these orientation tours. But since researchers are currently wrapping up an urgent study, I've been asked to do the tour in reverse order today. So we'll start by heading to the viewing deck of our assembly line.
Question.
I hope your time here as interns at our art gallery has been a good experience for you so far. Today, I want you to help out to pedestrians. You'll be visiting.
Hello, Catherine. This is James Hartman from the editorial office. I'm calling to let you know that the Human Resources Department just notified.
I'm calling. My name is Emma Compton, and I'm the principal at Charleston Elementary School. I'm calling because we're hosting a career day early next month as a way of introducing students to different vocations that they could possibly pursue in the future. It would be wonderful if you could send a representative from your fire station to the event. Many of our pupils find your line of work fascinating. I'm certain that they'd appreciate hearing about the duties and responsibilities that emergency personnel deal with on a daily basis. The person you send will need to give a 10-minute talk about a firefighter's job and demonstrate the gear that is used. If you're interested in participating, please let me know by Monday, March 23rd. Thanks.
Number 80.
We have some exciting news. The Farmer's Table television program wants to feature our restaurant in an upcoming episode. They'll be coming up.
Question.
I called this meeting today because I wanted to talk about changes to how our company hires new employees. It came to my
Question.
When the final copy of the manuscript is ready, you will receive an automatic email notification from the cloud management system. By the way,
Oliver Murray. As you may know, several of Mr. Murray's paintings hang in museums around the world. Please be advised that due to the short
Question.
A Mr. Kyle Ellis. He didn't fill out one of the tax forms he received at yesterday's new hire at Ocean Shipping.
Stationary bikes. It's very important that you, as sales associates, become familiar with the products and know how to use each machine. So, I'll be giving each of you a brochure with
employees will be participating in a customer service workshop. This will be a great opportunity for them to improve their skills and learn new techniques in assisting our service.
Where the Star Tower is being built. Traffic along these two major roads was brought to a standstill when
Question.
Over this next hour, Ms. Goldberg will outline strategies for finding a profession that matches.
just heard from them and they said they've been very satisfied with how you're addressing their needs for the project.
To prepare for our official grand opening next week, we've invited people from neighbouring businesses here. This is a great
speed it can achieve. However,
Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following excerpt from a meeting.
I am pleased to report on progress at our newest cement plant. Local mines began delivering raw materials, and by the end of the month, the plant delivered its first cement shipment to Regent Construction.
Questions 83 through 80.
Downs in recent years. Ms. Taylor is widely known for her ability to correctly
Questions 83 through 80.
Stop your cravings permanently. I use this program to lower my sugar.
Following.
Her company specializes in financial planning. It offers a wide range of financial services to both small businesses and individuals. So, this
couple weeks, and we've had to hand wash dishes and utensils to serve our customers. So I've decided to upgrade. A new dishwasher
shift. First, our order of new protective goggles has arrived, so please pick up a pair before heading to the factory.
We'll be holding a job fair on Saturday, September 14th for its students. The event will be an excellent way for a small investment company like ours to.
This is Michael Banner returning your call. I'm delighted that you've chosen us for your daughter's graduation party at your home next month. As to your question, we offer
advertisement seeking paid test subjects to participate in the research, and, well, now we've got.
Felicity, this is Pedro. Have you seen today's edition of the Santa Cruz Herald?
Is for Richard Brenholt. My name is Emma Compton, and I'm the principal at Charleston Elementary School.
It's clear that consumers are no longer interested in the types of toys and games we've been producing. My guess is that people are getting tired
Strong communication skills can improve your work life. As telemarketers for a software company,
is planning to develop several sites throughout the country next year, and this will open up management positions.
Council voted to tear down the historic City Hall building on July 12. The decision comes after...
I'm sure you'll find your summer experience here rewarding. Before we begin the first training,
to successfully launch your new business. So, this is the second workshop in a 3-part series.
Stationed all around the office for you to put garbage and recycling in. Be sure to shred any documents that have prior
project to develop a mobile application for Restorff Bank. The project is already underway and has gone well so far. However, yesterday I was informed
Questions through 88 refer to the
scheduled to begin at 8 p.m. Unfortunately, some of the microphones aren't working. So, while our sound engineers are correcting the issue, I'd like to tell you about an opportunity to help the theatre.
bags will no longer be used in grocery stores like ours, as a new regulation takes effect nationwide. We need to come up with a plan to phase them out. Now, perhaps there's a business opportunity for us in this.
question.
the break room. A lot of staff...
Before we begin, please put on your orange safety vest and hard hat.
questions
Bake this weekend for the first ever Spencer
questions
Mr. Schwartz is the head application developer at our company's Vienna branch, and he has travelled to Liverpool to undergo training with our IT department.
Question.
Welcome to Cornaway Industries. I'm Sunita Yadav, coordinator of the internship program. I'm sure you'll find your summer
Well, I received their report today.
Questions 86 through
Joy will be taking over my role. To make the
Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following introduction.
Welcome to this computer security workshop hosted by the IT department. This workshop is intended
I have good news. We've signed a contract with Lammert Technologies.
Question.
The topic for today's workshop is writing business correspondence. Business correspondence has different guidelines than the informal type of writing used
Information.
on the walls. You'll notice how vibrant the colors are, even after all these centuries. This is what the ruins are most famous for. You can still see plastic shopping bags will no longer be used in grocery stores like ours, as a new regulation takes effect nationwide. We need
Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following introduction.
Welcome.
Being a new version of our voice recognition software. I know you're concerned about the deadline, but
Question.
Our research revealed that we were missing out on a large market, young adults, who saw our products, especially our living room.
Question.
Mohammed just called to tell me that a big agricultural producer in Brazil is interested in learning more about our...
Back from Electric Space downtown. The curator from that gallery expressed great interest in the contemporary paintings you created and said she'd be delighted to exhibit.
News. The Harvest Supermarkets chain has announced the acquisition of its rival, Atlantic Foods. Donald.
Questioning strong communication skills can improve your work life. As telemarketers for a software company, your ability to communicate
Manager to discuss the response to our newest ebook reader, The Universe Plus. It really took me by surprise. The Universe Plus is
country next year, and this will open up management positions at the new hotels.
Vienna branch, and he has travelled to Liverpool to undergo training with our IT department. While here, he will be shown how to operate the data collection.
That allowed me the opportunity to meet other small business owners from the region and have discussions with them. A number of helpful ideas were.
Customers call the service number. They'll be prompted to say which department they're trying to reach, and then voice recognition software will
Decided to call you first. I just found out that the hardwood distributor has lowered the price of the oak flooring. I think you
Questions of data. Karoo increases the efficiency of how companies share information, both internally with staff.
Helping investors keep a long-term perspective is part of our role as financial consultants. Before room at 9 this morning to begin discussing the renovations to the lobby, but I'm calling to let you know I'm having a problem.
Snow today. For a flat monthly fee, you will never have to worry about doing this again. At Harford,
The goal of the study is to get feedback from visitors about how we can improve our facility and service.
A world-renowned explorer who has been featured on the Adventure Channel and the Outdoor Channel as
Sleeping Quarter, the club for prestigious members of society. As you can see on this map, the complex includes
and have discussions with them. A number of helpful ideas were exchanged. For example, several speakers
Questions 8.
Birdwatching Club. I'm very excited to welcome our guest speaker, author Kentaro Nakamura. He recently
Software firm Stephion. Clementine claims that the Stephion logo, which is round and orange, is too similar to its own. However, a Stephion public
last year thanks to our investors in Korea. Well, they're coming next week to discuss.
A couple of its features are different from our old scheduling software. I've already got it open on my computer, so let's look at the spreadsheet with employees' names. First, after entering the hours for an employee,
Marketing convention in Portland on August 17th. This will be a great
living in Creston. For just $14.99 per month, you'll enjoy upload and download speeds comparable to those of more expensive packages.
The sales presentation on my company's newest application. I think it'll be perfect for your insurance firm. Should
right now will be the entrance to the south end of the bridge, linking the communities on both sides of.
They'll be prompted to say which department they're trying to reach, and then voice recognition software will direct their call automatically. I'm sure most locations in the region, and one company would like to take advantage of that natural energy source. Breeze Capture hopes ACE, your new project management software. Since you organize and provide a venue for professional conferences and trade shows, System ACE will allow
Quarterly report. I'm sorry to say we only contracted 10 new clients in the past 3 months. Of course.
Before we head downstairs, everyone please put on a noise-canceling headset. You'll find them in that conference. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce our keynote speaker, Professor Rosa Jimenez.
Questions 89 through 90.
Human Resources, and today we'll be talking about selecting job applicants. As managers, it can be quite overwhelming for us to go through a large.
So, we've started inviting speakers to our accounting firm once a month for professional development purposes.
Recent years, and it now attracts many visitors from over
Information Technology Department, and we want to say thank you. The company has grown a lot over the last year.
We've doubled our number of contracts. Because of this,
Questions. We've received donations. Questions 89 through 91. Questions 89 through 91.
This team has finalized this month. Every
work, so thanks for coming into the warehouse today to work on a Saturday. Okay, so we're here because this extra shipment was delivered yesterday. There are hundreds of boxes, and we have to
Golden China, the restaurant we discussed yesterday, but they said that 30 seats are not available on that day.
Be willing to take charge of their orientation session next Friday. I just remembered that I'll be out of town for a
quota, so congratulations. I read through your responses to the online questionnaire I posted.
After you left the office, I found a necklace in the X-ray room. I'm pretty sure that it's yours.
outside of work, so thanks for coming into the warehouse today to work on a Saturday. Okay, so we're here because this extra shipment.
We will hold a bake sale to raise funds for establishing the Playroom of Hope at the Hurls Children's Hospital. Hired to manage the evening shift, so his hours will be from 3 to 11 p.m. If one of you is willing to
I apologize for this last-minute change, but I need to update the order that my store put in yesterday for a bulk shipment of electricity.
Listen, I'm calling about our conversation yesterday afternoon concerning the firm's incoming recruits. You asked if
Questions 90 and firm has created the campaign, which focuses on the city's low corporate tax rates.
This is Marsha Foster. I'm calling about my interview on Tuesday. Unfortunately, I have a
Question.
Our technology service team will be installing several software updates over the weekend and should be finished by Sunday.
Before we get started, I'm excited to announce that I've been collaborating with Cartwell Kitchen Supplies to develop.
Question.
First started with computer software that allowed large airlines to track demand and quickly change their ticket prices. That technology.
Park includes several sites of archaeological interest that have attracted a lot of attention. This afternoon's hike on Vista Trail will take us
Interviewing the owners of Salazar Olive Oil, one of the best in California for the past 2 decades. Now,
the showroom floor with the displays of the new bedroom and living room sets. They look great. Many of you have asked for time off next Wednesday to attend the town parade.
Question.
Starting next week, the library will be undergoing major renovations. A new section will be added to the east side of this
Question.
Storage. You recently ordered a container to store and move your household belongings in. I'm calling to confirm.
Questions.
Next month, my company's expanding its offerings. We're launching a new walking tour that will.
Question.
Dr. Mona Alamri is a leading transportation engineer. In today's episode, she'll be talking
For the entire marketing department here at Cushing Cosmetics when I say we'll miss working with her. We all appreciate.
Question.
The electricity was down for about an hour and several departments are reporting trouble connecting to the internet. They'll need our help.
Plant. The plant recently opened its doors to visit.
Invites you to take advantage of the employment
5 additional theatres and can show more movies.
Alex Tellera, the head ranger at Anders National Park. I'm sure many of you have visited the park for hiking or fishing, but tonight we're happy to be hosting our first annual
television broadcast.
Good morning. I'm Sandra Choi with Channel 11 News. On
Travelers a fairly priced, enjoyable holiday. We plan to launch the campaign this spring, so
and export laws here in the United Kingdom. If you look at the programme that was handed out earlier, you'll see that the seminar is going to be broken down into 3 main sections. During the first part of the meeting, I am going to give a lecture in which I will discuss the most recent changes to the country's laws. Following that, we will focus on a handful of well-known case studies that highlight breaches of those regulations. Finally, we will conclude by holding an open forum. At that point, you all will be given an opportunity to pose questions related to your specific industries.
Number 92. What is the topic of the seminar?
Unfortunately, I have a family emergency to deal with and I won't be available until the following week. Would it be possible to reschedule the interview?
Hello everyone. Thanks for coming to the Williams Staffing Agency today. We specialise in the placement of employees in temporary
market that we haven't advertised yet. I think you'd really like it. It's right downtown, just like you wanted.
Morning. Before we get started though, you'll watch a brief video about some important safety guidelines. Then,
I went through the figures in our quarterly sales report yesterday, and, well, there's good news and bad news. The Kingston branch...
Gianna Flowers. I'm calling about our print order for coupons. We originally said we needed the coupons by Friday, but we now need them to be ready.
A maintenance crew is currently fixing the light, so repairs are expected to be done within the hour. Until then,
show's 10-year anniversary, our website now has all of our previously aired episodes. You can access them with the click of a button.
Today's bus tour of the Market District. Now that you've all found a seat, we'll get started. Today,
Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following talk and schedule.
Questions 95.
Sales revenues are still down a bit from earlier this year. We experienced a charge of collecting and analysing data about consumer trends. I've been asked to discuss the results of the survey that I emailed to customers on our or to tune in to 108.6 FM's newest program, The Frugal Traveller, hosted by Jeff Wallace.
Usually don't want so many. I'll correct the number to match your usual order. Call me back if that's not okay. By the way,
Questions
identifying where our business can cut costs. We can certainly be smarter about some purchases, and we can also work. On your preference form, you requested 4 tickets together in either the orchestra or the mid-balcony. Unfortunately,
everyone from the accounting department is coming, plus a few from sales, so we'll have a total of 10 people. I made the...
attention shoppers. Thanks for coming to Link Office Superstore's annual sale.
video game device. We had 25 employees from other departments test out the prototype, so let's look at the results. Visit you in June, but I've had a little change of plans. My boss asked me to go to a trade show the first week. Schedule an appointment. Please stay on the line. If you have a question about billing or payments, please dial
Today we'll show you how to make a surprisingly tasty cake with a packaged cake mix and a can of soda. That's right. You can simply combine.
Question.
The tour bus that will be transporting our group had an engine problem, but it is operational now. Please turn your attention to the map in the
Question. And renovations. We will be installing a deli near the produce section. We apologize for the inconvenience and hope that the changes to the store will
programs for small companies such as yours. Well, in February, we're replacing our best-selling program with a successor, Ledger Pro.
ticket.
May I have your attention, please? Passengers bound for Hartsville may begin boarding the vessel at 3:10 p.m. For those of you
Question.
Now, you and I decided that the
What she has to say about running a business. Her latest book is
Question.
As well as limited parking, we encourage everyone to take the city bus to the park. Most
Best to do it after work rather than on the weekend like you originally planned.
Builder. I stayed at the,
app. All right, I want to talk about the party we're planning for our interns.
Investment from my company, I noticed an error on my receipt.
Questions.
It's for a role in a TV drama. I've sent an email with the script and details. Since you're auditioning to join the cast of an ongoing show, you should watch some videos of previous episodes.
Question.
My presentation will look closely at the nutritional benefits of eating fruit. Patients often wonder whether the amount of sugar in fruit makes fruit unhealthy.
The Lightdale Community Center. I hope you enjoyed learning some of the techniques I showed you. If you could collect your brushes and paints and...
Marta, this is Oleg from Solar Salon returning your call. You wanted to know about my availability for haircuts.
Assist with our membership drive. Over half of our museum's operating budget comes from membership fees.
Last month, and I think an informal dinner on Friday will be a good way to thank them. I know some of you are planning
for attending this press conference. As of this week, construction on the new regional airport is proceeding. I know many of you were looking forward to seeing the museum's exhibit on local fish. To make up for this, we're
People want to know how to keep their garden healthy and get the vegetables they want. The first thing we recommend is
Question.
To the fall display standards that we sent you yesterday. They want to move the shirts with the vertical stripes. Hang them instead.
Question.
We met last month at the Westside Technology Conference. I attended your interesting presentation.
Question.
Scan a barcode on their ID badges at the door to enter all our buildings. We had a few options.
Questions not.
Wait until I get back. I'm wondering if you'll be available for a discussion on Friday morning. There's a 2-hour
Palace for the first time when I was in Manila last week. While I enjoyed the experience, I've run into a problem. I didn't closely examine my bill upon checkout, and I
completely modernized. Before we begin, I'd like to express the museum's gratitude to Kendall Construction for finishing the renovations ahead of schedule. At 7:45 p.m.,
only one of the company's software programs met the sales goal of 10,000 units last quarter. We've been asked to create a marketing campaign for the program with the worst sales record. And Brian,
thank you for developing the new solar panel so quickly. I didn't expect the prototype to be ready for another 2 weeks. And it looks like this panel will be a significant improvement over our existing model.
Questions not.
To employee satisfaction. We received a lot of suggestions for improving our factory's cafeteria, so let's take a look at those results now. As you can see, we'd all like a larger dining area, but we just can't afford an expansion right now.